We are back with some breaking economic data.
That's right. Inflation did rise by 0.3% month over month in June and 2.7% year over year. That's higher than last month's figure of 2.4%.
Here to take us through all this is Investopedia editor-in-chief, our friend Caleb Silver. Caleb, good morning. So walk us through what we're seeing here. And really the big question here is, are we starting to see the impact of these tariffs, or the back and forth, at least, of tariffs?
Not really. And I was looking at the categories that would be impacted. That would be apparel, and that would be new cars and trucks. Both very benign increases. In fact, new cars and trucks down 0.3% month over month, and apparel just up 0.4%. So those are the big import categories consumers might feel. We didn't feel it there. We had an increase in shelter prices and utility prices, but really we haven't felt the effects of these tariffs yet.
Well, that's a good segue then. So food, energy, and housing, usually the three most important markers. What are you seeing sort of across the board there?
Yeah, benign increases last month, but when you look year over year, you see those start to add up, which is why you see inflation higher than the Fed's target and higher than where people are comfortable with, because we can't get away from it. Shelter prices up 3.8% year over year. That's the rent we pay. That's that home affordability getting lower and lower. Medical care up 2.8% year over year. We know we're paying more for that, but this is not tariff related. This is just consumer prices rising, and motor vehicle insurance up 6.1%. Household furnishings, I did see an increase there, 3.3% year over year. Month to month, not very much, but when you look at the cumulative effect over the past year, we have seen a rise in prices there. But when you strip out the food and energy, where we spend a lot of our money, inflation still is up 2.9%, higher than what the Fed wants. But we have not seen the impact of tariffs or tariff threats yet on a broad base across most categories.
And the Fed meets in?
The Fed meets in 15 days, 7 hours, and 17 minutes, but they're not going to do anything, and we don't know if the Fed chair will have any power. Yeah, that's right here in my head. There's a 2% chance the Fed lowers rates at that next meeting. It could increase if we see other readings like a weak jobs report, but right now, inflation is just a little higher than the Fed likes it, but unemployment is employment's pretty robust, I should say. Probably no move in interest rates. That will definitely anger the president.
I was just going to say 2% chance it changes, 100%. That's
100% chance he's going to be very dissatisfied with it.
I would ask also that 2.7% year over year without the impact of tariffs. That feels like that is setting the groundwork for something that can be pretty impactful to a lot of consumers. What are you expecting?
Yeah, it is higher than we would like to see it, and it's higher than the Fed's target rate. But when you look at wage increases, those have been about 3.5%. So wage increases are outpacing inflation, and the cost of goods just keeps rising every year. The average inflation rate, more like 2.5, 2.7%. So we have not really felt it yet. People are feeling it on the day-to-day basis, but not in this report, certainly.
Bigger picture, what's this mean for the consumer right now?
Consumers should be happy that we haven't seen these major price increases, and we probably won't see them in the July report either. The tariffs go into effect August 1st. If they go into effect, look at that August inflation report. When we get to September, we'll see price increases then.
All right, you're the best, Caleb.
We'll be talking throughout the summer, one would imagine.
I'll be back.
You will have that running clock in your mind.
Never stops.
Does. He always
never
does.
stops.
He always does.
Color me impressed.
I call it his magic trick.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.